In a shocking viral video, a child is seen along with his mother ripping out the American flag. Children are being taught to desecrate the flag. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we're gonna talk about this viral video that is exploding online. As you can see here on Reddit, on r/facepalm, All Out of Bubblegum said, "Mom of the Year?" This post has 11,000 likes and is only 6 hours old. Let's watch the video. Incredibly shocking, my friends. Our children are being taught to hate Americanism and the United States flag. And I have proof. We're gonna take a look at what they're teaching kids in schools. But before we do, remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you always get updates when I post new content. And now a quick word from our sponsor. Introducing our brand new sponsor, Webull. Did you know you could get up to 2 free stocks worth anywhere from $40 to $1,400 after you open an account with Webull and deposit $100? Everybody who joins and deposits their first $100 will get free stock. Folks, it's basically free money. And you can trade however much you're comfortable with whenever you want. Click the affiliate link down below and get some free stock. Join today. And we're back. Let's jump right in, folks. Things are getting worse in America. This shocking video shows that America has a very serious problem with anti-patriotism. Now, I don't know who this child is, I don't know who the mom is, but it's just disgusting to me that this is being normalized. We are living in a world where people seem to think that it is okay to disrespect other people's property. I assure you, it is not. And the most shocking thing is the lack of reaction from the mother. She just watches as the child literally rips out the American flag and throws it on the floor. And this is so terrible and so sickening, and it just makes me sick to my stomach. But how did we get here, folks? Well, they're teaching it in schools. I've got a very shocking thing to show you. You probably heard about this book that schools are using to brainwash students and indoctrinate the youth. Here on the Gateway Pundit, it says, dozens of school districts are using a book that claims whiteness is basically, they're saying, the devil, and that white children sell their souls for stolen land and stolen riches. It's some of the most insane rhetoric I've ever seen, and it's being taught in school. I'm going to show you a few of these pictures from the book that is in our public schools. Parents out there, if you have children, they're being sent to these places at a very young age, and they're reading them these books. And don't forget to share this video. Make everybody know what children are being taught. Show this to your liberal friends, show this to your family. You have to spread these videos, folks. This is how we wake people up to what's really going on. Look at this, for example. Here you can see like a hand and a little money graphic that's on fire, and it says contract. Binding you to whiteness, you get stolen land, stolen riches, special favors, and it just, oh my God. Whiteness gets to mess endlessly with the lives of your friends, neighbors, loved ones, and all the fellow humans of color for the purpose of profit. Here it says your soul, sign below. I guess the premise of this is whiteness is a bad deal. It always was. And then you can see a speech bubble here that says, dude, we can see your pointy tail. This is being taught in school. This is what children are seeing. And this is why we probably have this young, I don't know if he's a girl or a boy, kind of looks like a boy with a spiky helmet there. But this is why our children are disrespecting the American flag. And it's really disturbing. Where did he learn this behavior? And why does his mom have no reaction? Why does his mom allow him to do this? It's because people are psychotic and brainwashed. What they're teaching in schools is critical theory. Critical theory comes from Marxism. It is an anti-American ideology that boils everything down to identity politics, well, you're white, so, X conclusion. Or you got brown skin, well, that means that, Y conclusion. It's assigning labels to everyone and redefining words in order to subvert society and take over. This is just step number 1. You make people disrespect the flag. Step number 2, you change the laws, you take away people's liberties, people's rights, and soon you live in a communist country. I wish I was joking. And who's pushing this? The Democrats. Every single day, the Democrats push for this critical theory. They push for brainwashing kids. It is the sickest nonsense. Now, jumping over to the article here on the Gateway Pundit, it says, investigative journalist and avid CRT, that's critical race theory, opponent Chris Rufo has identified over 30 school districts across 15 different states that are teaching the anti-whiteness book called Not My Idea by Anastasia Higginbotham. Rufo notes that the book, meant for children as young as kindergartners, traffics in the nauseous principles of race essentialism, collective guilt, and anti-whiteness. So here on Twitter with Christopher F. Rufo, you can see the following. Scoop. At least 25 public school districts in 12 states are now teaching, quote, Not My Idea, a book that claims that whiteness is the devil, luring children with the promise of stolen land and riches. Critical race theory is driving public education, and it must be stopped. There's been a lot of stories lately about this. Teachers are afraid that parents are going to find out what is being taught to children. And we've had other stories about parents getting angry, protesting against this nonsense, and it's being pushed in schools. The largest teachers union, for example, recently approved a proposal to mandate critical race theory in all 50 states. My friends, they are coming for children. They are planning to brainwash people. Christopher Rufo goes on to say that the idea that whiteness is a form of stolen land and riches derives from one of critical race theory's founding texts, quote, Whiteness as Property, authored by Cheryl Harris in 1993. They've directly adapted CRT for elementary schools. This stuff is absolutely shocking, and it's truly disturbing. Here's another picture from the book. As you can see, it shows a white person on the right saying the following, and I'll read it to you here. The book says, racism is a white person's problem, and we are all caught up in it. It shows a white woman saying, I can't watch the news. Another white woman saying, that police officer was just doing his job. Do you see what they're doing here? There have been many cases, for example, where a person gets shot by police after they were committing a crime, for example, like robbing a store, robbing a car, and then they attack the police officer who's trying to arrest them for crimes, and then they end up getting shot. That has nothing to do with racism at all. Literally. Cops doing their jobs. But that's the propaganda. This is left-wing rhetoric. It's what the Democrats are pushing. It's what these left-wing, I should say like far-left individuals, this is the stuff they're pushing. They are lunatics. Because what you really have, my friends, is a cult. Okay, this woke, critical theory, Marxist nonsense is nothing but propaganda and brainwashing in order to indoctrinate people into the leftist Democrat cult, because that's what Democrats are pushing. Democrats are the ones teaching children critical race theory, Marxism, and all this other woke nonsense, and Democrats are the ones pushing these kinds of actions. You should never harm anyone's personal property, whether that's a flag on their lawn or a hat on their head. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, support the channel by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar. This channel is currently not monetized and relies on viewers like you. Please share this video. Everybody needs to know about the insanity taking over America. If you want to donate, there are links down below, donor box, for example, or through crypto. And you can check out my affiliate links. Anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. Have a wonderful day. America is great. It's a good country. And that's all I have to say. I'll see you all next time.